In order to be successful in trading, you need to develop an edge. Edge is a distinct skill or a distinct understanding of a market or a distinct process or a distinct way to extract money from the market. Now, the reason why many traders who start in the beginning do not get success is because they don't have an edge. And what creates an edge is something which you need to really think through or have a detailed understanding of in order to become highly successful. Every edge which you will see in the market which traders have developed is based on some unique understanding of the market. So they might have an understanding of growth stocks, they might have a deep understanding of value stocks, they might have a deep understanding of how earnings drive stocks behavior, they might have a deep understanding of momentum and how momentum strategies work, or they might have a deep understanding of a particular chart patterns. From that deep understanding, just understanding those things at a deeper level doesn't really translate into money. Once you have a detailed understanding of a particular market structure or a market phenomena, the next thing becomes how can you convert that understanding of, say, stocks or understanding of value stocks into a profitable way of making money. For that, what you need a process. Say, let's say that you want to trade growth stocks and you understand how growth stocks work, where their moves start from, and how those moves end, and how one can make money from this, then it becomes a question of do you have the database to find the growth stocks early? Do you know how to read those information? Do you know what to look for in the information? Do you have sources of earnings? Do you have understanding of growth trajectory of a stock? Do you understand the components which will drive your growth? Now that is all becomes a process kind of a problem where you have to create a process to find growth stocks, to get and enter them as soon as you find them and then let them run and then exit. So process is important, and process is where a lot of traders create an edge because market structure understanding is common. Everybody knows that there are value stocks, there are growth stocks, there are turnaround stocks, there are momentum, there is earnings related strategies or quantitative strategies. Everybody knows that stocks have mean reversion kind of a tendency. It is your ability to convert that into a process which actually results in money in the bank. Now, process is where a lot of time traders fail. And why they fail is because they do not have a sufficient time and effort spent in creating a process, fine-tuning a process, because no process works right out of the box. You have to make it work. So that is the other age, which is first understanding the market structure. Second is process. Now, in order for you to make a process work, you need tools. And there are different tools available in the marketplace. The tools have to be reliable. The tools have to be efficient. The tools have to give you a timely information. If you want to become, say, a growth investor, and if you use free resources, the free resources may not be reliable. They may not be timely. The information which you'll get in free resources might be 3 days old, or the information which you get might not be presented in a format in which it can be used. So tools become important. And many times tools itself creates an edge. And that is why you will see that all successful traders have their own tools or custom-made tools, or they have created their own set of process and tools, and that set of process and tools creates an edge. There is a setup which I trade, particular kind of a setup which is based on an analyst price target change, and it's a very profitable setup under certain conditions. But in order to trade that setup, you have to create your own tools because the information for that kind of a setup is not easily available. And if you have the information available, then it is profitable. So third thing where you create an edge is by understanding tools. And many times some tools have unique capabilities that itself can create an edge. Like Trade Ideas is one of those software which is used by a lot of day traders. Now, some of the capabilities which Trade Ideas has No other software has. As a result of that, using the tool alone, you can create trading strategies which will be distinct and unique. So tools create another age. The next age, even if you have all these things in place, is in terms of the context or the market conditions. Breakouts work under certain conditions. Similarly, shorting works under certain conditions. Anticipation as a setup works well in a lower volatility environment, not in a higher volatility environment. Reversals kind of setup works very well when the market is extremely oversold or market is extremely overbought. So these market conditions also create an edge. Your ability to read that market conditions, change your tactics, change your tools, change your strategies according to the market conditions is what creates an edge. Edge is not just one thing. It's a combination of multiple of these factors in terms of how your structural understanding, creating a setup out of that, creating a process, having the tools, understanding the market conditions, and changing your strategies according to the market conditions. On top of that, other edges come in by deeper understanding. The more trades you do, the more edge you develop because you have this real life experience of how it works. So edge is something which you need to create. No trader can succeed without an edge. And the reason why new traders have a problem is they don't have an edge. And that is not the only problem they have. The second is, even if somebody tells them this particular way you can develop an edge, they don't have enough experience to understand that whether that is the right way to do an edge. And third is general level of negativity in the industry. The general level of negativity in the industry makes you feel that look, and nobody has an edge, or nobody can do this successfully, or this is not possible to do it. As a result, the first step which is required to become profitable, which is to develop an edge, is not even tried. When you make a systematic effort to develop an edge, then over a period of time, your edge will develop. It will become a sharper and sharper edge. And once you have a sharper and sharper edge, then you will have a workable way to make money from the market, and that workable way of making money will run very smoothly because you'll have process, you'll have tools, everything in place for that particular edge. So if you are not making money currently, or if you are struggling, or if you are frustrated, the solution is to develop an edge.